Hi ladies, I'm here today. I've been gone for quite a while, been very busy as a bee with some reborning and other things, but I am very excited to show you these babies here, and you might remember, I kind of want to be surprised, so if you've been following my channel for a while, you might have in mind who these babies are, but I'm going to start showing. First, I'm going to do a blanket reveal, and then I'll talk about them. So here we go. We're going to start here. These are very unusual babies. And I made them with intention to sell. And then I started kind of falling in love with them. So I guess as of right now, they're going to stay with me unless I change my mind because I'm kind of in love. But here we go. Let's look at the baby's feet. Pretty, pretty little foots here. Look at the details of that foot. Beautiful foot. And these babies are painted with a very, this is the skin tone I intended to get, and I'm very happy with it. It's like, I don't know if it's coming up on the video, but it's a very soft pinky skin tone, as I call it. There's one foot. And you can see, you'll be able to see their outfit in a minute. There's one foot and leg. And you can see some of the modeling that I did. Here's their other leg. All curled up. And this sculpt is truly amazing. The details. I've never seen a sculpt with these kind of details. So we're going to go up, up, up. Trying to make it a surprise, but y'all probably have figured out by the way I'm referencing and talking, and if you follow my channel, how special this baby is and what this baby represents. Here is an arm. Look at that beautiful arm. This is my favorite arm. I know that sounds weird, but my favorite arm of this baby. So I can show you. I'm trying to show you the details here. Look at these fingers. Aren't they amazing? The details in this hand. And I was able to get good nail tips that look fairly natural. I struggle a bit with nails and stuff, eyes. But I love this hand, how it's sculpted. The hand is up. Like baby's waving. Look at that beautiful hand. And I painted with this baby's with Genesis Heat Set paint. That's really most of the time I paint. Every once in a while I paint with air dry, but that's just for babies that are mostly factory babies. Here's the other arm. See the veining going up that arm underneath, right here in the middle. This little hand is a fist. Beautiful, beautiful. A little bit dark on that vein there, but it's okay. So here we go. Now you're gonna know how special these babies are. Can you see that? It's the Conjoined Twins by Chenza dolls. And yes, you're seeing a baby or two babies with two different faces. This is very rare condition. I'm going to read you a little bit about it while we look at my babies here. This is one of the prototypes by Chenza Care, or Chenza Babies. Some know her by that. Gianna and Julia, I think. There's one. There's a prototype there. And I'm going to read you about them. These are a certain type of conjoined twin, very rare, and of the conjoined twins, these are the most rare conjoined twins. I'm going to try to pronounce this name. Diphosphorus twins is a Greek word that means duplication of the face. And you can obviously see they have two faces because they are two babies, but they share a body. And I did look up and do some research about these type of twins. they are identical twins. And what has happened in the forming of these twins, when the mama's belly, their heads don't completely, well, obviously their heads and their bodies don't completely separate. So they share one body, and their head is actually has two brains in there. So they're two individual beings, but the rest of their organs they share pretty much, from what I've researched. Their heart and lungs they share, and everything in their body is one body that they share. But the things that are separate in their head, they have two brains, two separate brains. And like I had just said, they're also known as craniofacial duplication twins. It can result in a part of the face being duplicated because they are conjoined twins. These type of twins are born in 1 in every 180,000 to 15 million births. So they are very, very rare. Here's some more fact about conjoined twins in general. 70% of all conjoined twins are always female girls. So here's these girls right here. And conjoined twins are made from the partial separation of one fertilized egg, meaning they are identical twins. Like I said, they don't properly separate when they're being formed in their mama's belly, but they are very obviously they are two separate babies. They just share one body. And I think they're beautiful. Can you see these beautiful details in this sculpt? I mean, that Chenza really outdid herself. I thought the Nino sculpt was amazing, but this sculpt is even more amazing. It is gorgeous. And here is the sleeping twin. She's very serious there. And you can see I did some modeling on their faces. Over here is the awake twin. She's just looking at the world, and it's not coming up it's coming up weird in the camera, of course. But her eyes are actually green. They're actually a light green, but for whatever reason, the lighting, they're coming up dark. Let me see if I can, there you go. That's a little bit lighter. They still look dark, but they're actually light green. And she's got her little mouth open, her tongue sticking out. So there she is. And I'll give you a look at their head. On their hair, I did black painted hair on them. Here's their hair. You can see where their head is like conjoined, and it starts separating it kind of at their bangs or in the middle. They have two swirly spots in their hair. There's one swirl. Here's the other swirl. And here's the back of their hair. And now they're going to be mad because I took off their bow. So if you can just, I'm going to set the camera down just a second. Sorry, I want to put their headband back on because they don't like it when I take the headband off. There they go. So I've got their headband back on. And like I said, I fell in love with these girls. I was intending to sell them, but thank goodness I do have another kit of them. And the kit that I have, blank, is actually I'm trying to think of like a limited edition kit or a special kit. There was only 200 of them made. They were the very first pre-order kit. So that one's a little bit more sought after. So what I plan to do is paint those up, the other blank kit that I have, paint those girls up, and they will be for sale, and they're going to look very much like these baby girls here. So pretty set on keeping these babies. I'm really, really pleased with how they came out. So if you're interested in possibly purchasing the other set that I'm going to paint, like I said, they will look very much like these babies here. Just let me know, kind of give me a heads up that you're interested in them. They will be on the more expensive side because they're a high-end kit, and there's a lot of work that goes into these babies. So they're going to be around $499 or upwards, depending, how they come out. So just want to show you these beautiful girls here today, and I'm very excited. I'm just trying to show you their details. And since I'm going to keep these, I might go and change them up. Not a lot, but I might put rings in their limbs so they're a little bit more posable. I always do that with my own babies. But I don't like to do that when I sell them because sometimes it makes the limbs loose and they can pop off. So that's not a good thing when you buy a baby, adopt one. You don't want the limb popping off. But I'm safe and careful with them, so I usually do that with my own babies. And I have thought of names, possibly. I'm thinking of Comfort and Cherish for their names, but I'm not set on that. Or Comfort and Patience, because Comfort and Patience are actually names that are actually way back in my family and my ancestors. So if y'all want to either give name suggestions or vote on the ones that I'm thinking about Comfort and Patience or Comfort and Cherish. And if I do choose those names, the sleeping baby girl here will be Comfort, because she's getting lots of comfort in her sleeping. And then the other one, this one will be either Cherish or Patience. So give me an opinion on what you think about the baby girls. And please, no negative comments. If these babies somehow disturb you, please don't comment and just keep scrolling. But I believe these are beautiful, wonderful babies. And just like any other babies, they deserve to be cherished and loved and celebrated. And they are two separate babies. So that's how I'm going to refer to them. And I just love Chenza's work. She truly believes, as I do, that all human life is precious and should be cherished. So I will be back soon with these beautiful girls. Give me your opinions and your thoughts on these sweet babies. And also, if you're interested in purchasing another set of these girls that will look very similar, please let me know. Just give me a heads up. I will not be doing customs. I don't do that unless if I have worked with you before and you know who you are, ladies, if that's the case. So if you're interested, just give me a heads up so I kind of have the idea that you're interested. And I will be painting another set of these, like I said, very similar to these girls. Same hair color and skin color. I am glad to be back and making videos. Been very busy. I appreciate each and every one of you, and it makes me happy when y'all share with me my babies and watch videos and comment. I really appreciate your feedback and your participation with the babies, and that you love the babies, my babies too. I will talk to you soon. Stay safe and stay blessed.